There's a picture going viral of Donald Trump on the campaign trail signing a woman's chest. I say chest because it's high up enough that it's not totally untoward. Trump also clearly has very, very strong autograph discipline because even as he's signing this woman's chest, his hand is not touching. His hand is, you can see a shadow on the lady's white tank top. And she's smiling. She's so excited. People all around him in this bar, like they're meeting a celebrity, which they are. And I mentioned the photo to return to an objection that some Republicans are making, anti-Trump Republicans are making, which is they'll say, yeah, Trump's a celebrity, but people shouldn't care about celebrities. This election should not come down to personality and charm and charisma and celebrity, damn it. That's not what this election should be about. To which I respond, have you ever seen an election? Have you ever read about democracy? You ever met any people? Do you know how people work? What do you mean it shouldn't be about celebrity? It is. It's democratic politics, man. It's a popularity contest. Celebrity matters. Well, it shouldn't matter. Okay, well, the sun shouldn't shine today. Okay, but it does. This is just a fact of life. This is how human beings operate, and it's especially how democracies operate. So you can whine and cry about it, pull your hair out, or you can accept political reality as it is and always will be, and then try to work from within it. This is just a fact. Having lived in New York and LA, I've met a number of celebrities, and I've seen celebrities up close, and I have wondered for many a year, why is it that celebrities have the effect on people that they do? Why is it that the line that got Trump in the most trouble in 2016, the Access Hollywood tape, said when you're a celebrity, women let you do it. They let you do whatever. You can do whatever you want. Women let you do it. And everyone was so offended and clutched their pearls. And I thought, it's a vulgar thing to say, but it's especially vulgar and off-putting because it's so obviously true. Yes, celebrity really matters. When people are pulling their hair out, they say, I just don't know why Donald Trump is 40, 50 points ahead in the polls. He shouldn't be. He said some stupid thing, which he did. And he did some stupid thing as president. Yeah, he did. He did a number of them. And he is not as good on this particular issue as some other candidate. Yeah, that's probably true too. He's got it, man. I don't know what to tell. He's a celebrity. Putin called this in 2016. And you might say Putin's a dirty, rotten fella, but the guy knows how to hold on to power. And Vladimir Putin said, oh, it's very clear in this GOP primary, Donald Trump is far and away the leader. He just has something about him that attracts people to him. And so if you want to beat Trump, and I know there are a lot of people who really hate Trump and they want to beat him, you need to try to match that. And it's probably not going to happen because the guy's been a celebrity and is an American original for like 40 years now, but you've got to match that. If your only response to this guy being a freaking rock star on the campaign trail and signing women's chests, if your only response is, well, sure, but my candidate, he's more competent. He's got the charisma of competence. Then you can keep muttering that to yourself until your candidate's out of the race. And you can shoot the messenger if you like, but that is just a fact. In every single presidential race, certainly in my lifetime and before, maybe ever, maybe the exception would be Calvin Coolidge, the more charismatic candidate wins every time. Every time. Within certain boundaries, trying to calculate for certain eccentricities, it happens. Trump, obviously, in 2016. Before that, Romney. It's not Mr. Charisma, but more so than many of his competitors. But he lost the general because Obama was more charismatic than him. John McCain had a little more ethos to him than some of his competitors. But even controlling for that, Obama much more charismatic than John McCain. George W. Bush, much more charismatic than Al Gore and John Kerry. Bill Clinton, much more charismatic than Bob Dole. Bill Clinton, much more charismatic than George H.W. Bush. Ronald Reagan, much more charismatic than the Democrats, than Mondale, and then Jimmy Carter, and then the entire Republican field both times. On and on and on. It's the way it works, man. People shouldn't be like that. Okay, well, people are. So if you want to run a popular government of the people, by the people, for the people, you got to account for the way people work. Right now, go to helixsleep.com/Knowles. With everything going on in the world right now, you could really use a good night's sleep. That is why you need to check out Helix Mattress. The Helix lineup offers 20 unique mattresses, including the award-winning Luxe collection, the newly released Helix Elite collection, a mattress designed for big and tall sleepers, and even a mattress made just for kids. I've had my Helix for years now. I absolutely love it. Night after night, I sleep like a comfy, sweet little babe, and I want the same for you. Helix has a sleep quiz that matches your body type and sleep preferences to the perfect mattress. Because why would you buy a mattress made for someone else? Why do you want to be in my mattress? I'm a married man and you need your own mattress. So go to helixsleep.com/Knowles, take their 2-minute sleep quiz to find the perfect mattress for your body and sleep type. Their flexible payment plans make it so that a great night's sleep is never far away. Helix is offering 20% off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners. helixsleep.com/Knowles. Use code HelixPartner20. This is their best offer yet. Won't last long. With Helix, better sleep starts now. Remember that F-35 that our military just lost? It was a few days ago. The military just misplaced an F-35 airplane, which is hard to lose. You know, I lose my car keys, sometimes my cigar cutter, but they lost the airplane. And now local news has interviewed someone who first noticed the plane coming down.
Randolph White retired from his job at the paper mill in Georgetown 10 years ago. He lives in this house with his wife in a very rural area of Williamsburg County. He loves living about 2 miles away from where he grew up. Normally, it's pretty quiet, but on Sunday afternoon,
I was in the bathroom taking a shave, and I heard a screeching, between a screech and a whistle. I said, what in the world is this? And I heard a boom. Then my whole house shook.
White says he didn't realize it was a plane at the time, so he didn't call anybody.
I love America. I love America. I love the American people. Every time I lose faith in America, it is because of the elite, degraded, decadent, perverse, moral idiots who run our country. And every time I have a little faith back in America, it's because of that guy. Because of that guy lives in the middle of nowhere. He heard this airplane come down, didn't even realize, I don't know what that was. And here's what it's like, by the way. And he's just explaining it in great detail, totally without any sense of facade or any kind of, he just calls it like he sees it. Eager to do it, forthright, totally without any sense of shame or anything like that. I really love it. When people on the right today lament the rise of populism, you know, it's all the fancy Republicans who live in Washington, D.C., and they write for all of the establishment squishy papers. And they say, you know, this populism is terrible. We need to be true conservatives. We need to be in the mold of William F. Buckley Jr., and we need to wear fancy ties and go to very fun, fancy cocktail parties. That is who should be leading conservatism. I would remind them of a line from William F. Buckley Jr., the supposed enemy of populism. William F. Buckley Jr., who said he would rather be governed by the first 2,000 people in the Boston phone book than by the faculty of Harvard College. Because that guy who lives in the middle of nowhere, who seems a little oblivious about some things, he didn't even know a fighter jet was landing next to him. But I bet you that guy knows the difference between a man and a woman. I bet that guy knows some pretty elementary stuff that the faculty of Harvard College and all the fancy people in Washington, D.C. have somehow forgotten. Boy, what a great clip that was. Now, hold on. You got to ring that bell. Subscribe to the Michael Knowles Show podcast. See you next time.